All right. As I was saying, you can continue adding shapes of making them overlap in bizarre ways, but you just make sure that the area of overlap is less than or equals to 1/9. So if you make sure the overlap is less than or equals to 1/9, and the way I'm trying to do it, I'm not able to do this well. But let's say this green shape, for example, there's a way that you can sorry there's a way you can make this green shape overlap with all these 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. Um Let me do a triangle instead. It's easier to draw a triangle. Something like this. Uh-huh. Now, this triangle, let me use pink, is overlapping with the black, with the red, and the blue. But we're making sure that this area overlap. I know it doesn't look like 1/9, but we are making sure this area overlap is less than or equals to 1/9. So if we see, like, if we calculate the area like of this triangle and this blue distance, like, okay, see, let's look at the question again. I've been trying to say this, but I forgot to say this. They said prove that any of two of these surfaces has an area greater than or equals to 1/9. It means that the green triangle with the blue square, with the black square, the area can be 1/9. The green triangle and the red square is also 1/9. The green triangle and the black square can be 1/9. In our own case, we are assuming everything is 1/9. That means it's going to be the green, the area of the whole green, that's 1, minus 1/9, 1/9, and another 1/9. Same thing for the blue. The blue is overlapping the black and the red. So that whole purple line that I shaded, the black and the blue is 1/9. The black and the red is 1/9. So the blue is going to be 1/9 minus 8. It's going to be 1 minus 8/9 minus 8/9. So let me just see what I mean. For the blue, it's going to be S1 union S2 union S3. Alright. I should have written this long once I drew the blue. 1 plus 8/9. Remember, the red square is 8/9. Now the blue square is, we have already taken 1/9 from the black. We've already taken another 1/9 from the red again. So it's going to be 7/9 this time around. It doesn't matter how we do it. It doesn't matter which shape we are working with. Or we make sure that the overlap between just two shapes, not the overlap between the shape and all the other shapes, just two shapes must be 1/9. So you can be overlapping with 10 shapes. You've seen this diagram where people draw some bizarre some crazy stuff like this. Something like this. You've seen these shapes where, like, one beautiful combination of circles. And let me use a different color for each. Let me make the center black so that it will be easier for me to draw. I don't like drawing. I'm going to draw into the text that we are writing with, so just pardon me. So the overlap between the area of the green blue circle is 1. All right. The area of the brown, let's say the area of all the circles are 1. Then the overlap between blue and brown is going to be 8/9. That's just this overlap here. It's going to be 8/9. Oh my god. I'm coming. I'm coming. Sorry about this interruption. All right. Then the area between the red, the orange, and the red. The area between the orange and the red is going to be Orange and red is this. Alright. This is orange and red. This orange and red I'm shading with red, a very bright red color. It's going to be 1 over 9. Then the area is also overlapping blue. The area between orange and blue. Okay, this place too. Sorry. This place too is also part of red. So sorry. Oh my god, I'm supposed to use the same red color. Like this whole place is 1 over 9. This whole place I shaded is 1 over 9. Then sorry. Then the area between the red and the orange and the blue also should be 1 over 9 too. So that's this whole place. Oh my god. The shape, I forgot the shape is orange. Color. This one. It's going to be I don't want to use blue. Yeah. It's going to be 1 over 9. I'm going to even shade what I've shaded before. It's also going to be 1 over 9. So the purple is 1 over 9. The red is 1 over 9. If you include the green and its overlaps. The green and its overlaps. Yeah, it's overlapping with orange. That's something like this. That's 1 over 9. Then it's overlapping with red. Red is this is going to look messy. But I hope you understand with all the messiness that is going on. I'm trying to look for another color that will make you see it. Okay, the green and the yellow, green and the red is going to be like this. This is the overlap. That's also 1 over 9. That whole yellow shaded place is 1 over 9. Then the green and the blue is also going to be 1 over 9. It's going to be one small region. I didn't draw the green well, so it's going to be one small region. But that whole blue line I shaded now is also 1 over 9. That means you're subtracting 1 over 9, 1 over 9, 1 over 9. You're not just subtracting 1 over 9 once or twice. You're subtracting like multiple times. So I hope you understood this analogy I gave you. And let me erase this monstrosity. Finally. Some peace, no more chaos. So if we are going to draw, when we include the green shape now, if we are going to draw the total area now, then the S1 union union S2 union S3 union S4 is equals to 1 plus 8 over 9 plus 7 over 9 plus 6 over 9, because 3 other shapes are taking 1 over 9 from it, so it's going to be 6 over 9. So if we continue, all right, from S1 to S9, S1 to S9, I'm coming. S1, let's say S1 to S9 is a different color. S1 union S2 union dot dot dot. I'm not writing all those other numbers. Union S9, all right. If we continue, where is my mouse again? I'm sorry. Okay, we have, I can't write on the same line. We have is equals to, I don't even know why I use this color. I'm changing it. I'm not using yellow again. We have, okay, I said gray is for uncertainty. We have 1 plus 8 over 9 plus 7 over 9 plus 6 over 9 plus 5 over 9 plus 4 over 9 plus 3 over 9 plus, remember, we are imagining one shape is overlapping with all the other shapes. When one shape is overlapping with all the other shapes, then that's when you have this kind of thing. 2 over 9 plus 1 over 9. This should be 9 shapes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these are 9 shapes. These are 9 shapes. And if you sum all this, all right, it's 45 over 9. Like, just get your calculator and sum them up. It's 45 over 9. And 45 over 9 is also what? 5. But we said that the overlap is less than 9. That means if the overlap is 1/9 on the dot, like if overlap is always 1/9, we can get an area of 5. That's same thing that the question said. But if the overlap is less than 1/9, we can't get an area of 5. The reason is because if I have an overlap, let me draw something very big. We have to visualize this over again. We are in squares. All right. This time I'll try to make it as realistic as possible. If I have overlap of 1/9, this is how it's going to look. All right. This is 1 plus 8/9. But if I have overlap of, wait, sorry, I want to make sure these squares are exactly the same sizes. All right. So I'll just copy and paste this. I'm doing a transparent selection. Okay, let me delete this. I'm coming. I'll delete this. I'll do a transparent selection. All right. All right. So it's only the green this thing we are moving. So if you have an overlap of 1/9, you're going to have something like this. Overlap of 1/9. But if you have an overlap of, remember we said that one overlap is less than 1/9. Oh wait, sorry. If you have I have to make the overlap bigger so it'll be easier to, if I have an overlap of 1/9, let's say something like this. If I have an overlap of less than 1/9, it's going to be something like this. Less than 1/9. Do you see the difference? If the overlap is bigger, the total shape will be smaller. The total joint shape will be smaller. The total union will be smaller. But if the overlap is small, the total joint shape bigger. It means that if our overlap is less than 1/9, our total area can not be 5. It's going to be greater than 5. That's what it means. So it has to be a combination of either 1/9 or something greater than 1/9. But in the end, like we just somehow prove that the overlap of these two surfaces has an area of greater than or equals to 1/9. So like this is just the only way we can do it right now. It has to be, we have to have an area overlap greater than 1/9. We cannot have areas less than 1/9. If not, we are not going to have 5. We are going to have maybe 6 or 7 or 8, something close to 9, but not 5. So I hope like we understood what I just explained. So it's just there for you to put it in mathematical form. If you are putting in mathematical form, this is how you're going to probably write it. S1 union S2 is union S3. Then do some sort of explanation. Then that's going to how you answer your question.